How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to a brand new video. This city right here took me 5 years to build. Today I'll be explaining the backstory and my journey to build this city with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you do, please do hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment down below what's your favorite building or part of the city, and if you guys would like to join our private Discord server or even join our Minecraft realm on Bedrock and Xbox, you can become a channel member for as low as 99 cents a month. So let's get right into the video. So here's the first part of the city. This began back in 2015. Now, this was when Minecraft's early stages were. We didn't have a texture pack on back then. There was no city texture pack, or if there was, we didn't purchase it yet. So this is why some of these blocks look a little bit different. So this was actually, fun fact, the first ever building we worked on. Now, at the time, we wanted to build a city because we saw people on YouTube building cities. You know what we did? We created a Minecraft PS4 creative world on Superflat and started a city of our own. Now keep in mind, a lot of these streetlights, the roads, have been redesigned about 5 times over the past 5 years. These streetlights used to look so weird, and this is actually the final design we've come up with. Originally, these streetlights were short. There was no 3 lights, there's only 2, and they're very small. The road was originally gravel as well, and there's at least 10 of these streetlights on the same street, which was crazy. It was so unorganized. Now, we were lucky because at the time we were very smart, and we did make sure that we made this world go down a couple more layers. As you can see, it doesn't go right down to bedrock. So we were able to make parking garages and subways. Now, me and Gulagon, which is the guy who actually helped me build the city at the first, we built the city, like I said, back in 2015. We're best buds. We still are, fun fact. And we started building the city. We had a lot of fun working on it. And we got this whole area built. So this was the first building. This second one right here, this was the second one. I think it actually has a name to it. It's called Caillou Towers, which was my third friend, Gunshot's Place, who helped me work on this city as well. He is one of my best friends in the world as well. Now, we started with this little area. We actually started with this little river because we wanted to theme something off of Canada, and as you know, Canada has a lot of water in it. Well, rivers. So we built this river. It's not the best, I understand, but we got it done and it looks good. And we built the road, we built these 3 buildings. This helicopter was never here. We didn't have any cool things like that. But we did have a couple of these buildings. Now keep in mind, when we were just building this, it was just one road with these 3 builds. Then we expanded. We added this long road right here where we added my first mansion, which looks so cool. This is the NDV mansion. I used to say my real name, but whenever I started YouTube and letting subscribers onto this world to help me build, we had to change it for personal and privacy reasons. Now this is a big mansion, it's really cool. We were both so proud of this, because this was the best building we built ever. It was so cool, it was so modern, and we were just in love with the building. Then we built this hotel over here, and oh my gosh, I'm telling you, we have redesigned and rebuilt this hotel at least 20 times. That's how bad it was at some points, and finally it's at a design that I guess we can deal with. Now, we also got this cool pizza shop, which was actually used in a lot of our role plays we've done in the city, which is really cool. And it's so nice. Like I said, this pizza shop has probably been under construction and reconstruction like at least 10 times as long as all the other buildings in this area. But it's amazing, and I'm so happy we have it. Now, I'm pretty sure we can actually turn on the lights as well. You can turn on all the lights, and a lot of them are daylight censored, which is awesome. So then we kept going. We added in a nice little park beside the mansion, and we added this nice little building right here. These were some of our longtime friends as well. Yes, these were the stores we added. This building, it only went under reconstruction once. As you can see, this was the original color for the build. Nether brick and jungle wood. What a terrible combination we did. Like, oh my gosh, I am so disappointed in ourselves. But hey, once we replace the concrete, it looks pretty good. And we added this nice little park too, because you gotta have greenery in your city or it doesn't look nice. Then, of course, none of these buildings were here. We had a Caillou theme park that was originally here, with a huge Caillou logo. You can actually find that back if you look back about a year and a half ago on my channel. But then, we decided to take it apart and make an abandoned area over here, which looks really cool. Now, we had a nice little gas station we built. We thought this would be a perfect spot for this city because you know, middle of the city, need some gas, here it is. Looks good. Over here, this was the Walmart we tried to bank, and it terribly failed. We still haven't even touched this building just because I don't even know where to begin, really. I need someone to come on here and just rebuild this Walmart for me because, I don't know, it's the right size and everything, but it's just got to be rebuilt. I'm just not happy with how it looks. Especially the parking lot. Like, oh my gosh. That's what the roads originally looked like. Now coming over here was the biggest building we built on this world. Like I said, we had no commands or cheats like that. We just built this by creative blocks. And this building took us a long time, but it ended up being really cool. It doesn't look like it took very much time, but it did. To put all the glass in and build the walls up, it took a long time. Now we thought we needed more greenery in the city, so we did take some trees. Oops. We took a lot of trees and we built them over here. We also have this little factory, which is really cool. I love this little factory, it's awesome. And then over here, we have a nice airport. This is the first airport we built, and a builder known by Dusty Dog actually came on and made the airport realistic. He's a big plane airport guy, and he made it realistic, and it looks awesome. So this is the very first airport we ever had in this world, and he did a fantastic job on it. So yes, this is what this first part of the city looks like as well. Now another user known as Vill came on to the build, and he's a moderator on this channel and a longtime subscriber and friend, and he came on and built some casinos and mansions for us, which look fantastic. Put a lot of hard work in these, and we're very happy on how they turned out. He also built this bank over here. Oh yeah, we were big on Fortnite at the time, so we decided to make the Tomato Head Tower, which looks really cool. Here's the bank that Vill made as well. It's very cool and very well detailed. He's one of the best builders I know. Here's the bank. Now over here, this was also made during at least 4 years ago. At least let's set the time frame to 4 years ago now. And this is how my trucks looked. It looks like something that popped out of Roblox and it was put in the oven and melted, and it's out now. It looks really bad. I'm like, I don't know. I guess I've just never really wanted to come back to this area and fix it. But I guess we'll have to do that sometime. Now again, this was 4 years ago, and I never had command blocks or anything like that. So this mountain right here was hand built, and oh my gosh, it took so long. We actually added a couple nuclear bombs in here just to have a little bit of fun with it. And yeah, this mountain took so long. It was on super flat, but we felt it was needed to separate the area and to kind of put a border on the city. So this mountain right here was pretty crazy and very long time to make. Now in this area too, as you can see, there's lots of spruce forest. This area used to be actually all houses, but as you can see, there's still a couple back there. But the houses look really bad, and we thought we'd just make it a nice beach and end up making this bridge with a couple boats and some helicopters, of course. Those were built recently, and it looks better now with the forest. Now this area, we wanted to make it look like the construction companies of the city were pushing into the forest and building some new buildings. That's why we have some construction sites over here and some builds being under construction. This is probably one of my favorite parts of the city on how cool it looks and how it just dives into here. Now again, this crane was built at least 3 years ago now. Yeah, probably 3-4 years ago. You know what? It's fine though. And another longtime friend and subscriber, Lego Man. This area was all built before I started my YouTube channel. This was the library, and it's pretty cool, a nice little monument to the city that I find. Now this was pretty much the first area of the city that was all built, and I'm very proud of it. Me and my friends did a great job on building it. Now, this is when I began my YouTube channel. Back in 2018, I did my first Fallout 4 stream, and then something happened. In January 2019, I did my first Minecraft stream on the 18th of Jan. And I allowed people to come join my city. And oh my gosh, was I ever nervous, because I didn't want anybody breaking our progress, but I was nervous to see if anybody broke it, but I was also excited to see what we could build. So coming down the road in the highway, we made this river, and an army base, by one of our famous builders, Tom. So we come down here, this is our farming district. And this was the first town I let my subscribers, I gave them the challenge to build a town, and here's what they made. Our very second town in the city, and we did it, no griefing, and it just looks fantastic. And this right here is where I started building my name, NDV. This was the brand of my channel. Now everybody comes on here to check out my Minecraft cities. And this is actually when we hit 1,800, the Redwood apartment. We had a huge fireworks show on the top of the building to celebrate 1.8K, which was amazing. Sadly, the world's too big now, and if I go touch one of these fireworks, the whole game's gonna crash. So I'm not gonna bother to touch it, but it was an awesome fireworks show. And I guess it was kind of a milestone to celebrate how me and my subscribers made a city in about 7 days without any griefing or anything happening bad. Now we move over here. We thought we needed a lot of greenery. If we wanted to make this a real life world, we need a forest. We need train tracks. We need things to make the world realistic. So, of course, what we did, we added a military base. We needed to protect our city. We needed to protect our people. So once again, the famous builder Tom was able to build these planes and helicopters and a massive bomb to show any other people, all the monsters in this world, that we aren't afraid. We also got ourselves an awesome little train station which will take us to the next city, right over here. So we thought it'd be kind of cool if we added biomes. So we made a little sand biome and it turned out pretty cool. We thought that'd be a pretty good place to make our 2 giant nuclear reactors to power up all the cities, because we thought the power was going to be added up quite quickly once this new city began to construction. Now, a couple of famous builders, Grace Plays, who still plays and joins the streams on this very day, built these 2 awesome pyramids. We also had some live events happen by Typical Llama, known as Demon Killer on PS4. And he built some awesome events for us, some live action events, and they were amazing. He truly did an awesome job, and they really made the streams a lot of fun. We also built this little zoo. It's pretty cool. There's not much zoo animals in this game, so we made pandas, we made llamas, we made cows, we made wolves, but they're not cows. Shh, they're bull. And we also got some wolves, we got some turtles, painted turtles, and we got some lions. So that's kind of our creativity at the time. Now we come into the next city, and this is where pretty much our city builds to transform this whole world into a giant city began. This is where like all the inspiration happened, and this is probably the coolest part and my favorite part of the world. This is pretty much what you can call a sub-city over here, because this is me and the subscribers building something truly amazing. We come in, very realistic, sky-high city. It's awesome, get it? Because the towers are huge. You come in, we have cars. We have lots of massive towers. This was the very first apartment building, realistic one I built, all by myself, looking off of an image of Google Maps, of just a random apartment building out there. And I built it, and I was so proud of myself. I was really happy with how this turned out. We built buses, we have unique landmarks all over the city, we have our own little government building over there, and this awesome lake we built, which attaches all the rivers in the world, which is awesome. We also have a massive forest surrounding the city, which was done recently to finish off. This was probably done about a year ago and still in construction today, making things better. Let me do a little time lapse of the city so you guys can see what it looks like. So at this time of the city, this was all happening now, where we learned how to use command blocks and structure blocks, which is amazing. And we were able to copy and paste our buses, so we would have more road life, which is awesome. We were able to copy and paste the bank, so we could have a better bank. Once again, good job Vill, and the bank looks awesome. And we also have these massive forests, and this is actually the largest airport in the world. In our world, like, you know what I mean, like Minecraft world, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this was very awesome, and again, Dusty Dog built this one, and it's just amazing how it looks. I'm so happy with it. And as you can see, it's recently new because we have the 10K sign in the build, which is amazing. If you'd ever like to play on this world with us, you can become a channel member, and we'll play with members sometime on stream. Yeah, this is a very cool world. I was very proud of the community, and I think it just turned out absolutely amazing. We did improve some of these things like the bridge, and it just looks awesome. I'm just so genuinely proud of everybody. Oh yeah, those are the 2 new tallest built towers in the world. Those 3 right there. So crazy. This area was truly amazing. Then we began to make lakes, and just a nice little neighborhood over here. Now, this is how big this world is, that it actually takes a little while for some of these areas to load in, which is crazy. As you can see, that's the other airport over there. And we'll get to that section later on in the video. Now, this was one of the big parks we made in the modern district, which just looks so good. And I can't wait to finish the forest over there. We'll have to do that in stream sometime. And, oh, I forgot to show you guys one big thing. Remember the famous builder I was talking about, It's Gray's Place? Well, he actually built a vault. And this vault was in the city, and it's crazy, this vault, what he made. The lake is actually pretty deep as well, this little river. So, we originally had a build here, but it accidentally burned down when we messed with one of the commands. And just this normal sewer it's not normal. Let's just get down here. This is either a down or up, so let's just go down and I'll show you guys what I mean. So let's look at this. Welcome to the vault. And this is a pretty crazy thing in the city. This was built whenever we hit 1,000 subscribers, and oh man, he was such a nice guy. He built this whole vault for 1K. We even have a party room. Oh yeah, NDV's 1,000 sub special room. That's so amazing. It's so nice. And we even threw a party in the party room, which is crazy. And I don't know, it just really is heart-touching coming back into these places and just getting reminded of how awesome this community is. We also had a greenhouse too, which is pretty cool. And yeah, it was just truly an awesome vault, and I can't wait to... I should really get all the original builders, and we should all get back and play. So let's just get out of here now, and this is just such a cool build. Now, we also had little stores like Wendy's, we had McDonald's, we had this huge, and I'm saying huge, we had this huge football stadium over here, which was amazing. And this was actually Dusty built this, along with the planes, which is so cool. And, oh yeah, this is actually... right beside this stadium was the exact spot where we hit 1,000 subs. We were building this little mall, which looks kind of weird, but the inside's pretty cool. Is where we got it. We hit 1K subs here, and we were all so happy. It's one of the best days ever on this channel. And yeah, so we come along this way again. There's a car dealership over here. Got a little funky little modern house. We have a radio tower someone made. And there's a whole construction site working on this part of the city. Oh yeah, we also have subway stations too. Check this out. The subway stations are awesome. They're still in construction. It's a really big project on this world. And that goes all the way over to the city, which is crazy. Big shout out to everybody who's working on those. Love to put this world on PC sometime. Now, as we work our way over here, that was the town hall, as you can see. We have a couple more. We have a huge forest with the river. Famous boat racing we did, which was really fun. This is just another little district over here that's very incomplete, but we're hoping we can get it done soon. Now, this is one of the newest. This is the brand new area we've been working on, which is the industrial district. Oh man, the military is guarding this one in the world. We have massive iron gates, so the volcano doesn't erupt the nuclear power plants we have over here. We have the military guarding it with 3 jets, helicopters, even some custom NPCs. If you guys would like to see how to spawn those, check out my Minecraft City Let's Build a City videos. And we have all these factories too, which are so cool, but so bad for the environment. But very cool. And yeah, that takes us behind the mountain, and we also have this nice little cargo ship that's being remodeled right now by Lego Master, which is really cool. Very, very awesome. And over here is probably one of the coolest spots we built, and this was the campsite. It's so amazing, and it's just such a nice little spot to hang out in the world. Fun fact. Yeah, that was a little Easter egg in one of our videos, which is cool. And yeah, that was the boat ending, which would take us a good solid 15-20 minutes to get through, which is really fun. And over here, if we just come out of here, again, we have these massive iron walls surrounding the place. Willow made a little Fallout New Vegas tower, I think that's what that was. I think that's what he said. We have a couple things being built over here. This is like the last little area that we need to get done before we transfer the worlds. And of course, the last little part, we have our NASA. We have our space rocket station, which is really cool. This took us a couple streams to build, but it was really worth it, and it looks really cool at the end. Now, that was our city world. That took me, my community, and my friends 5 whole years to make. And like I said, it took me about 3 years by myself, and it's pretty much coming up to that 2-year mark with me and the community. So this took roughly 5 years to make, and it's been an awesome project, and I really hope I can put it up for world download someday. If anybody knows any good videos to that, let me know, because I'd love to do that and let you guys download the world. Now, for further ado, make sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this world. If you guys would like to go back and watch the old streams of us building it, that'd be cool. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Like seriously, if you want to see more Minecraft City stuff, subscribe, leave a like, comment down below, become a member, and buy some merch. It's out now. Bye, everybody.